How to save and build wealth, the professional's system. Most people think building wealth starts with earning more money. That is wrong. In this video, I'm going to give you the exact 10-step framework that professionals use. Not motivation, not budgeting hacks, a repeatable system. Here's what we will cover. The one savings rule that beats 90% of people, where your money actually disappears. The 3-account system that automates wealth, and how to invest without feeling ready. Let us start. Step 1 is called pay yourself first. It sounds simple, but almost nobody does it correctly. The average person saves what is left over after spending. That is a leaky bucket. Professionals flip the order. You set an automatic transfer of 10 to 30% of every income, salary, freelance, gifts, everything, into a separate savings account before you pay anything else. Why does this work? Because willpower fails. Systems do not. Even at 10%, if you earn $4,000 a month, that is $400 you never see in your checking account. After 1 year, that is $4,800 plus growth. After 10 years with modest returns, nearly $80,000. Open a second checking or high yield savings account. Label it Pay Myself, automate it for the day after each paycheck. Then forget it exists. Step 2 is where professionals differ from amateurs. They do not guilt trip themselves over coffee. They run a monthly audit, take 20 minutes, open your bank and credit card statements from the last 30 days. Categorize your spending into 3 buckets. Fixed costs like rent, utilities, and debt minimums. Necessary variables like groceries, gas, and medicine. And discretionary spending like food delivery, subscriptions, and impulse buys. The leaks are almost never the big things. They are the $12 delivery fee 3 times a week, the $15 monthly subscription you forgot, the $6 coffee 20 times a month. That is $1,440 a year. You do not need to cut everything. Just pick 2 or 3 waste categories. Eliminate or reduce them by half. That alone frees up 10 to 25% of your income with zero pain. Step 3 is boring but non-negotiable. Build an emergency fund. Before you invest $1, professionals build a wall. That wall is 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a safe, easy access account. Separate from your savings. Separate from your investments. Why? Because without it, 1 broken tooth, 1 car repair, or 1 job loss sends you into high interest debt. And debt kills wealth faster than low returns ever will. Keep this fund in a high yield savings account or money market fund. Not crypto, not stocks, not your checking account. How much exactly? Add up your rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, and minimum debt payments. Multiply that by 3 to 6 months. For someone spending $3,000 a month, that is $9,000 to $18,000. Build it slowly if you have to. $100 a week gets you there in under 2 years. Step 4. Avoid liability traps that look like success. Here is what professionals avoid that keeps them wealthy. False status symbols. Wealth killers are often disguised as lifestyle upgrades, an expensive car loan on a modest income, the newest smartphone on a 24-month installment plan, credit card points that encourage overspending, luxury subscriptions you barely use. Before any non-essential purchase over $100, ask this question. Does this item make me money or take my money long term? A car that gets you to work is necessary. A car that costs more than half your annual income is a liability. Professionals do not say I cannot afford it. They say I choose not to buy that because it steals from my future. That shift alone changes everything. Step 5. Invest early and simply. Saving alone loses to inflation. If your cash is earning near 0%, you are losing purchasing power every year. You do not need to be an expert. You need a simple system. The professional approach is this. Open a brokerage or retirement account. Buy a low-cost S&P 500 index fund or a total world exchange traded fund. Contribute monthly automatically. Then ignore the news. Time in the market beats timing the market. Every time. Even $100 a month invested for 30 years at 8% average return grows to over $140,000. Start at age 25 instead of 35. That same $100 a month becomes over $310,000. Delay costs more than low returns ever will. Step 6. Expand your income. You cannot cut your way to wealth. Here is a hard truth professionals accept. Cutting spending has a floor. Your income does not. The fastest way to raise your income is 1 high demand skill, not 10 skills. 1. Ask yourself this. What skill, if I improved it by 20%, would increase my hourly value by 50%? For many people, that is sales, artificial intelligence tools, or basic digital marketing. Then do this. Freelance 5 to 10 hours a week. Use that extra income only for savings and investments, or switch jobs every 2 to 3 years. Job hoppers consistently earn 30 to 50% more than loyal employees. Your biggest wealth lever is your earning potential. Even $500 extra per month invested becomes over $340,000 in 20 years. That is not a side hustle. That is a second career in slow motion. Step 7 is the secret weapon professionals use to remove all daily friction. The 3-account system. Automate your paycheck into 3 separate accounts. Account 1 is for expenses. This covers rent, bills, groceries, and fun money. Use a debit card only. Keep this at 50 to 70% of your income. Account 2 is for savings. This is your emergency fund and short-term goals. Do not attach a debit card to this account. Keep this at 20 to 30%. Account 3 is for investments. This is your brokerage or retirement account. You never touch this. Keep this at 10 to 20%. Why does this work? Because when your expenses account runs low, you do not panic. You just wait for the next paycheck. You never raid savings or investments. This forces discipline without willpower. Step 8. Build assets, not lifestyle pressure. Wealth equals things that grow while you sleep. Investments, business income, digital products, rental property if appropriate. Not a bigger house to impress neighbors. Not new gadgets every year. Not constant upgrades. Every time you are about to spend money on a status item, ask yourself one question. Is this an asset or a liability? Step 9. Think in decades, not months. Poor thinking asks, can I afford this now? Wealth thinking asks, what will this money be worth in 10 years if I invest it instead? $1,000 invested at 8% for 10 years becomes over $2,100 without you lifting a finger. Wealth is slow at first, then exponential. The first $10,000 feels impossible. The second $10,000 is easier. By the time you reach $100,000, money starts working as hard as you do. Step 10. Protect your mindset. Professionals guard this fiercely. Your environment shapes your habits. If your friends spend $200 on dinners every week, you will too. If your social media feed is full of luxury unboxings, you will feel poor even with $100,000 saved. So do this. Unfollow, unsubscribe, mute. Reduce your exposure to flex culture and spending pressure content. Increase your exposure to investing education, business thinking, and financial discipline content. Your habits are a lagging indicator of your inputs. Let me leave you with the simple wealth formula that professionals actually use. Earn more. Spend less, invest consistently, repeat for years. You do not need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. Here's your one action for today. Open your banking app, set up an automatic transfer of just 5% to a separate. If you found value in this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us create more free content to help you make smarter financial decisions.